New at 10, a unique look at San Francisco's Tenderloin neighborhood. It's an area plagued by poverty, crime, drug use, and homelessness. Tonight, a sobering look at what life is like for those who live there.
Yeah, KTVU's Ken Wayne spent a night alone in the Tenderloin to see firsthand what they're up against and the challenges the people there face. He's here now with what he found. Ken?
Frank and Julie, I wore this small video camera underneath this jacket to get shots of the Tenderloin, and I identified myself to people who agreed to talk to me. They gave me some surprisingly candid answers when I asked them what it's like to live here. The Warfield Hotel sits near the corner of Turk and Taylor in the heart of the Tenderloin. Rooms are usually rented by the month. Even though it's in the seediest part of the city, a room here isn't as cheap as you might expect, $70 a night. And this is what you get. Little furniture, a bed with some wadded up sheets and a pillow, no pillowcase, a bathroom with no working light, no toilet paper, and 2 windows looking down on Turk Street. This will be my home for the night. I'm told by police it's a haven for meth and heroin users. In the hallways, there are muffled voices behind closed doors, but after going in and out of here for 16 hours, I never see anyone outside their room, just an abandoned wheelchair. On the street in front of the hotel, I run into a woman named Rita, who asked me for $2. What are you doing out here?
Getting high.
Getting high?
Yeah.
Rita says she's from Reno and went to school in Lake Tahoe, but she's been in San Francisco for most of her life, living on the streets, addicted to drugs. What kind of drug?
Crack.
Crack?
Yeah. I've been on it for 30 years.
You've been doing crack for 30 years?
Yeah.
I wish her well as I move on. All right, stay safe.
Thank you.
All right.
Love you.
All right,
Okay.
take care.
Okay.
Down the street, I find a man who asks for $5. He calls himself V.
Yeah, it's real crazy. I don't get involved with drugs and all that. I have a few beers every now and then. It's crazy down here. I don't get into the scene though, because it's too dangerous. I'm too old, man.
39% of the city's homeless came to San Francisco from someplace else within the previous year. V says he moved here 3 months ago from Los Angeles. He's been looking for work without success. What's your plan?
Find me a full-time job and get off the streets. That's my plan.
Yeah.
But I can't make it here. It's too expensive, like I said.
V says San Francisco is not for him, and it's about time to leave.
Maybe Phoenix, maybe Las Vegas. I don't know. Somewhere where it's less expensive. They drive poor people out of here, you know?
Yeah.
It's for the rich only now, man.
As night falls, the energy on the streets changes. I accidentally bump into a man on the sidewalk, and it sets him off.
Sorry.
Sorry, man.
Put your hands on me like that, bro.
I was walking by. You ran into me. I'm going in here. I move on where paramedics are responding to a call of shortness of breath. The firefighter tells me the 911 calls here are almost non-stop in the Tenderloin. Sitting nearby is a young woman named Kia with one of her dogs. She's been in the city 6 years, the last 7 months living on the streets.
Sounds kind of dangerous.
Yeah, usually my boyfriend's with me, but he's in jail right now.
She says she's been a heroin addict since she was 13. A fourth of the city's homeless say their drug and alcohol abuse prevents them from getting a job. Kia says she's thought about going back to her family in Connecticut.
I mean, if you had a ticket to go back, would you go back?
Probably not, only because I have a drug problem, and back there I'll probably die.
It seems everyone here has a hard luck story, hoping for a better life while searching for a way out, but somehow, for now, stuck. I head back to the Warfield Hotel and try to get some sleep. Shortly after sunrise, it's time to check out. I asked the hotel clerk about the $10 bill he gave me for change the day before. When I tried to use it at a local market, the cashier said the bill was counterfeit.
This is real no, not fake. Original.
They said it wasn't real.
Oh, he does not know. This is a pen you have to use.
Morning on the streets. Some of the homeless are starting to stir, but others are covered in blankets and surrounded by their personal belongings on the sidewalk. And once again, I run into Rita.
How are you?
Okay.
What'd you do last night?
Rita says she's going to an appointment to get medication, and she has a final message for me.
Can I put a bug in your ear? Can I put a bug in your ear?
Can you put a bug in my ear?
Send you a message.
Take care.
Bye.
All right, I'm going this way. Take care.
No, you can't. I'll see you later.
All right.
Meet you later on today, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
There are a host of services available for people like Rita to try to turn their lives around. And despite all of those services that are available, some people are still making choices that keep them on the streets. Frank?
Ken, it's no secret that that can be a dangerous area. You were there all by yourself. You didn't know anybody. We saw that one incident with the guy who bumped into you, or you bumped into him. Was there ever a point where you were concerned about your safety?
No, not really. I mean, you just have to use common sense. I checked in with the police here before I set out on my own, and they said just stay away from groups of people who look suspicious. Just common sense. If you see a large group of people or somebody who's acting peculiar, cross the street, go the other way, and that's pretty much what I did.
Well, that sure was an eye-opening report. Ken Wayne in San Francisco tonight. Ken, thank you.